Hey everyone, welcome to Tim Talks Audio. Today we're checking out a brand new plugin. This is the 280 from Mixland. Hi, if you're new to the channel, my name is Tim. I'm a recording and mixing engineer, and I'm just trying to make things easier for you guys. Today we have a really cool little treat. We're checking out the brand new plugin from Mixland. This is the 280, and it's really kind of not as well-known preamp that comes from a tape machine, but you can get some really cool saturation, and that's how you should think of this plugin. It's a saturation box. Let's dive into the DAW. So here we are inside of our session, and you can see here is the Mixland 280 Pre. Now, there's not a lot of controls. We are going to go over those first, but if you just want to jump to the audio examples, use the chapters down below. This is a very basic session that I threw together for this demo because I really like what the 280 Pre does, and it gives a really cool vibe. And that's what we're going for here. I just have a drum loop that I came up with, literally 2 piano chords and a bass line. I threw this together real fast because I think that this is going to show what the 280 Pre can do. But let's get into these controls. So starting from left to right, we're looking at record level, and this is auto-linked with the playback level all the way on the right-hand side. So if I was going to increase my record level, you can see my playback level decreases to compensate and to keep equal gain going in. So we can push harder into the preamp with record level, and then the playback level, because this is from a tape machine, automatically dips down so that we're not getting just louder, more better stuff. We're actually balancing things out and listening to what this box does. Next to that, you have a high pass filter. Does exactly like you think. It cuts your lows. This one goes all the way up to 500 hertz. On the opposite side, next to the playback level, is a low pass filter, which does exactly like you think. It cuts your highs and allows the lows to pass, and this goes all the way down to 1K. So if we revert these back to normal, and we'll just double click that to get it back to normal, that's most of the controls already. Then we have a power switch. This is bypass built right onto it. And then we have a 2x stack. If you want to push even harder, you have record level going up really high and you want to push even more, hit the double stack switch here and you'll double the gain going into the preamp. And the playback level will also compensate. So that's all of the controls. Now let's take a listen to how this thing sounds. Like I said earlier, we have a drum loop going on, a piano loop going on, and a simple bass line. With 280 off on all of these, this is our starting point. As you can see, not a ton going on, but this is really going to highlight the kind of characteristic things we can create with 280 Pre. Now I'm going to turn them on all of our sources, but we're going to start with our drums, and we're going to do this sort of in the mix. We're going to be messing with the sounds and the generation that we'll get from 280 Pre. We'll start with the drums, then we'll go to piano, and I'm just going to let this loop and start dialing something in. So here we go. So that's just using the record level and the high and low pass filters. But there's a couple other controls that we didn't go over. And up on top here, we have drift and age. Age is exactly what you think. How old is the tape that you're driving onto? So we can increase this, and really you'll hear the top ends sort of falling off of things. I'll do this on the drums without the low pass filter, and you'll really hear what I'm talking about. And then we also have drift, and this is like how the tape speed sort of goes. It's a little bit of that almost lo-fi kind of sound. And that's where I think this thing is really going to shine, especially with it's got the filters built in. We can follow this up with some almost tape style effects and get some of that lo-fi warble movement going. And I think that's where I want to go. So let's keep rocking. So after dialing some things in and messing around with some lo-fi style plugins, we have a very drastic before and after. Take a listen. Here's our before and then a very quick after. And if we turn off our lo-fi effects, we can just get what the 280 pre is doing. So it's a really great saturation style box, and you can follow this up with other elements if you want to make something lo-fi like we did today, or this can just be a bit of a saturation machine if you need that, something with a little bit of life, something with some harmonics. So you just want to throw this on your mix bus to give it a little bit of saturation, a little bit of excitement. This is something you can definitely do with the 280 pre. 280 pre is available right now, so use the link down in the description if you want to check this out for yourself and pick up your own copy. This is an affiliate link, so a little will come back to help the channel. And if you found anything exciting about 280 pre or got it yourself, let me know down in the comments. And until next time, happy mixing, and I'll see you soon.